outside with your friends is one of the best parts about being a kid.
Indeed. Remember those days? In one community, though, it was game over when residents were told children can no longer play in the common areas, disobey, and face fines. But upset parents turned to Help Me Howard with Patrick Frazier.
The sights and sounds of kids playing. It's one of the reasons Tanya Smith moved to WATERFORD CROSSINGS in Sunrise.
Safe, and it was just an ideal environment to raise a family.
The kids love to play in this parking lot that dead ends in the neighborhood, and usually the adults love to come out and watch. Well, most of the adults.
Got home, got a letter in the door that basically said the kids were not allowed to play outside.
The January 10th letter from the management company claimed a security camera taped a 4-year-old running in front of a car late at night, that other children had damaged plants and trees, that there were negligent parents in the neighborhood, and from now on, children could not play in the parking lot or ride their bikes on the roads.
My daughter was crying. She was like, well, what am I going to do? I just got my ripstick for Christmas, and now I can't even play outside.
Children were upset. Parents were dumbfounded.
There's, so much literature now that, exercise, get the kids out, Don't let them sit home and watch TV.
Many parents disagreed, refused to lock their kids inside and let them go out and play. So the management company did their Barney Fife imitation and started writing tickets.
Yes, a $100 fine.
What do you think about that?
I think it's terrible because I was out here with the children, and my children are 15 and 12.
I'm out of a job, unfortunately, at this point, so I'm definitely not paying a $100 fine, and where they came up with $100, I have no idea.
Further infuriating the parents, when the kids are outside, so are the parents.
We don't have kids out here unsupervised. At least there's one parent out here watching them at all times.
As far as the parents know, the association never voted to approve this ban kids and fine parents plan. They tried to talk to the association president, who also happens to be the property manager. But that was an exercise in futility.
She was not available, did not return my calls, and basically I got nowhere with that.
All right, Howard, the parents want to know, can a property manager decide on her own to ban children from playing outside and then find the parents who have the audacity to ignore her?
I've looked at the association documents, and they can stop children from playing in the common areas without adult supervision. But they cannot ban children from playing outside if an adult resident is watching them.
When we asked the property manager what gives them the right to ban kids from playing, she told us it's in the documents. They obviously interpret them differently than Howard. Howard says she's wrong, and so are the fines.
If you got a fine, don't pay it. Write them a letter telling them it's illegal. Then go get on the board, because the association could vote to ban kids from playing even when supervised. That's why parents need to get on the board to block it.
Yes, I jump with the ball.
The kids can now play outside, and their parents can watch without having to pay.
We want to have our kids be allowed to play outside with no precautions, with no legal precautions.
Now, the property manager realizes they cannot force the parents to pay the fines. She told us she was just trying to get their attention. Apparently, she acted on her own because the board didn't vote to levy the fines. An association with a problem left you ready to swing a board? That's not fine, so contact us. What we do is not kids play because we're too slow and out of shape for kids play. With this Help Me Howard, I'm Patrick Frazier, 7 News.